Hey, can you show me your notes?
The voice whispered in my ear tickled my eardrums. What is it, Takeru? Do you realize we're in the middle of class?
Sir, forgot my glasses at home today. I can't really see the letters on the board.
I see. Then you can move up closer to the board and...
I'll be okay, sir. Takeru-kun says that he's willing to show me his textbook. I'll just move my seat a little closer and it'll be fine. I don't want to interrupt class for long.
I see. Okay, well, let's keep going. Natsukawa gave me a gentle smile. Anyone, including the teacher, can't help but obey when they're met with that soft grin. Kikyo Natsukawa is a very innocent and elegant missus. She apparently used to go to a private girls-only school up until middle school, but for some reason, she started going to this public school for high school.
Thanks for helping me, Takeru-kun.
Sure. I understand not having glasses, so not being able to see well. But should she really be leaning in like this to look at the notes? I feel like it's a little too naive. Apparently, I've always had a resting angry face, and people always mistake me for some kind of mean person. I don't have many friends because of that. She doesn't seem to be alarmed or cautious about me at all, and gets very close. She's too defenseless. Kikyo Natsukawa has gone to a girls-only school up until middle school, and I hear that her family's actually really wealthy too. My guess is she doesn't have enough caution around men because of her lack of experience with them. And honestly, I can't stop smelling this wonderfully sweet scent coming from her hair. I thought that it would be over with the first subject, but I actually ended up spending the whole day with her right next to me. Of course, it's not like I was against that, but sitting right next to the class's most beautiful girl all day would make a bunch of men jealous. There were glances and side eyes being thrown my way constantly. If I didn't look so mean, then people may have actually teased me for that.
Hey!
I felt a patting on my back and turned around to see who was talking to me.
I knew it! It was you, Soma-kun.
Huh? Oh, I guess you couldn't tell it was me because you didn't have glasses and couldn't see my face.
You know, it's a little embarrassing when you say that I was staring.
Oh, sorry. That's not what I meant at all by that.
It's okay. I was just teasing you a little bit. You never actually answer me. If you said something when you turned around, I could have immediately figured out that it was you, but you just quietly watched me the whole time, so...
I mean, it's not like I was just watching or anything like that. I just...
It's okay. I'm still just teasing you.
You're kidding me.
You know, I'm actually kind of a meanie, you know. You seem to be an incredibly kind person, though. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for helping me out the whole day today.
Oh, please. I haven't done anything that's worthy of any thanks.
How about we walk home together instead of just standing around,
Huh? Okay.
You know, you've got really nice handwriting.
Really? I think that's the first time anyone has ever said anything like that to me. I was actually being extra careful when I was writing in my notebook because Natsukawa was right next to me and staring the whole time.
They say that your handwriting shows the kind of person you are, so I'm sure you're very gentle and delicate.
I don't know about that. I've always been avoided by people because I've got a pretty mean-looking face. Thanks to my mean look, I haven't made any friends since starting high school.
Oh, really? Well, it would seem that everyone is a poor judge of character. There's no way someone with that kind of neat handwriting would ever be a bad person.
Going by your logic, your handwriting was actually incredibly beautiful.
Oh, so you're looking at my notes then?
I mean, you know, it wasn't so much that I was looking so much as I just saw it.
I mean, I've got an incredibly clean heart too.
Too, huh?
Is there a problem?
No, you said that you had a clean heart too, so I guess you should recognize that you also look very pretty on the outside.
Huh? The reason that I said to was because I was implying that my handwriting was pretty like my heart is.
Huh?
So I suppose what you're saying is that you think that I look pretty as well. Am I correct in assuming that?
Whatever, screw it. I'll just be open about it. I won't deny that you have great looks. It's not just me. Everyone agrees that you look really pretty.
I don't really care what everyone else thinks, though. If you think that I look pretty, then I'm happy to hear that.
If you say that kind of thing, you're really going to make me misunderstand your intentions. This is why it's so dangerous to suddenly send a princess like her to a public school. She doesn't seem to understand what simple creatures men really are, and how quickly they'll misunderstand. We've still got a lot of time until the next train, huh?
That's perfect, isn't it? I wanted to take some time to talk to you for a little longer since we rarely ever do so. I'd really appreciate if you let me buy you a drink. It's a thank you for showing me your notes all day.
I couldn't say no to such a reasonable request.
What would you like?
I guess coffee. Black.
Sure thing. Here you are.
Sorry about that. However, looking at the coffee that she gave me, it was the sweetest looking coffee that I'd ever seen. At first, I thought maybe she misunderstood me or something, but she opened the can of black coffee. Is this some kind of joke? No. She said that she forgot her glasses. Maybe she really thought that the sweetened coffee was the black coffee. If that's the case, I should just accept it and drink it. It's so freaking sweet!
Huh? Why is this so bitter? I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong can of coffee. I knew it. This was the right one.
You're kidding me. She really should be more careful. Oh yeah, Natsukawa. You said that you forgot your glasses today, but you never had glasses before, did you?
Yes, I don't normally wear glasses. I wear contacts, but I overslept this morning, so not only did I not have time to put in my contacts, but I forgot my glasses. I noticed when I was on my way to school when I figured it out, but then I figured that I wouldn't make it to class on time if I turned back around.
You know, you're a lot clumsier than I thought.
Yes, I am. Do I look that straight-edged or ordered?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but you do seem like you've got a well-organized personal life.
They say you can't judge a book by its cover.
I guess you're right. I totally agree with that, 100%. Are you not going to get on?
No, I don't go to and from school by train, so...
I see.
Good morning!
Ah, Natsukawa-san, good morning. After talking a little yesterday, she seemed to have started to feel more comfortable talking to me. She seems much more friendly today. The usual elegant princess with perfect manners seems to have relaxed a little. Right as I was thinking about that...
What are you so out of it for? Wait a second, are you still sleepy or something?
I felt my heart skip a beat from the soft, gentle skin on her arm when she bumped into me. But I knew that this wasn't good. Apparently, Natsukawa-san having been to private girls-only schools her whole life, she didn't seem to understand what it meant to deal with boys. I was no exception to this rule either. Those who were in the middle of puberty would definitely feel a certain way from the slightest stimulus. That's the sad creature that we are. Just bumping into one of us may cause us to spiral down a slope of madness where we think that she may be interested in us. Truly a sad, pitiful, and dangerous creature indeed. Natsukawa-san's nonchalant body contact may just be a greeting between girls, but when she does it to a boy, he'll take it that way. It wouldn't be too far-fetched to assume that maybe she's just allowing him to take full control of her future. The small interaction we had yesterday caused Natsukawa-san to feel like we were friends, and that probably made her act in such a careless way. That's a very dangerous action. If the person that she did that to wasn't me, and it was a different man, then they would assume that maybe she's interested in them. there might be a man who would cut her deeply because they misunderstand. Which means that right now, I should probably tell her and let her know that she needs to be careful about how she behaves around boys. Wait a second, hang on. She may be from a girls' school, but she's a very cared for and cherished princess from a rich family. If she were to get advice to act a certain way from a lowly peasant such as myself, that might actually put a dent in her pride as well. In that case, what's my next move? Should I just show her in a safe and controlled way how a man can be a dangerous creature? I was just thinking to myself.
Hey, Soma-kun. Hello? Are you listening?
Ah!
There you are. You're finally back. Were you listening to anything I said? You just started mumbling to yourself there.
And this is what she does right after I was thinking to myself what to do. This kind of behavior is exactly what would mislead a man. Now's the time for me to act. Hey.
Ouch, that hurts, Soma-kun.
Yeah.
What?
She seems to be a little scared by how I'm acting. Alright, I should scare her a little bit more, just to drive the point home. Hey Natsukawa, you really smell good, don't you?
Stop that! Don't put it like that!
I think it went well. Now she should understand the kind of creature that men are, and how she should be more cautious. This is such a nice spot. There are never any people that come here. I mumbled to myself, but I was just bluffing. This was just a place that I found for myself, a loser who was unable to make any friends because of how I looked. It did hurt me to some extent to have to eat all on my own.
Huh? Soma-kun?
Crap! She found me eating all on my own!
This is a nice quiet spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots. Huh? You're gonna eat here?
I told you a second ago that this was a nice spot. I like it too, so I think I'll eat here too. Oh, was I interrupting something? Am I getting in your hair? Right, you're right. This is your favorite spot. I'm sure I shouldn't be getting in the way of your peaceful lunchtime. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You're just eating. Do what you want. It's not like I own the property.
You're okay with me staying here and eating with you?
I said, you can do what you want. You know, you've got quite a bit of fried food.
Ah!
Oh, no, I didn't mean anything by that. I just knew that you were raised as a princess of sorts, so I was curious what kind of food you ate. Turns out, you actually eat a lot of the same stuff we do. I'm a little relieved by that, actually.
That's just a stereotype. I may have a fairly established upbringing, but our house isn't that different from anyone else's. There was actually quite a few regular girls in my middle school that I went to as well, and fried things are delicious anyway.
Well, you know what? That's something you and I can agree on.
Besides, your bento looks so much better. It's got a variety of colors. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks. My parents are actually chefs. I just kind of take the leftovers from their store, but it always looks really nice.
What is this colorful dish?
Oh, it's called caponata. It's a dish that originated from southern Italy. Did you want to try some?
Really? You'll allow me to have some?
I mean, I always eat this stuff, so I get bored of it.
All right then, here goes. Oh my gosh, it's delicious! I am so jealous that you are able to eat something like this delicious every single day. Your future wife is going to have such a difficult time. I feel like anything she cooks, you're always going to have eaten something that tastes better.
That's not true. Someone my age who's in the middle of gaining weight and growing is happier to have something simple and fried than some colorful veggies.
If that's the case, would you be willing to try some of this?
Huh? Wait, hang on a second. Is this the type situation here? No one's watching. But this is just going too far. Here, put it in here. I chickened out, but still, this fried chicken was being held by the chopsticks that Natsukawa was just using only moments ago.
How is it?
Yeah, it's really good. The seasoning's well done, and it makes me want to keep eating more.
Really? That's so nice to hear. I actually cooked all of this.
Wait, really? That's actually really impressive. You must have woken up early to cook all of this.
Yes, both my parents are incredibly busy with work and almost never at home, so I have to take care of myself often.
I see. Sounds like you've got a pretty tough time, too. I seem to have misunderstood her slightly. I figured that she was an elegant princess-type girl, so she was probably unaware of how the world worked and kind of sheltered. That may have been pigeonholing her, though.
Hey, wait. Hang on. I wanted to...
I knew it. Kikyo Natsukawa is way too defenseless when it comes to men. It was the same with the bento a second ago. Her small, careless behavior will cause a man to misunderstand her, and she needs to understand that. I think that I need to be mean to just drive the point home.
Huh? What's going on, Soma-kun?
Are you seducing me or something?
I...
Wait, what? What's going on? Is she just waiting for me to force a kiss onto her or something? Is that what she's expecting me to do now? No, that's not good. I have no intention of hurting her to begin with. I'm trying to do all of this to make sure that she's more cautious around men and how she acts towards them. Come on. Class is getting started. Hurry up.
Yeah.
I'll listen to whatever you wanted to say a second ago later.
Okay.
Lunchtime. Here's what Natsukawa was trying to say earlier.
Would you like to go home with me after class today?
I mean, I don't mind, but do you want something with me?
Am I not allowed to invite you out if I don't have a reason?
I mean, no, I don't mind, but I was just a little curious.
Because we're friends.
I see. Okay, then. I suppose I have no reason to say no to you. She was still acting just as carefree as usual, but she didn't seem to hold any kind of caution around men at all. I still need to scare her into listening a little more. Maybe we should try to go somewhere on the way home, and I'll try to suggest going into a dark alley or something. She really needs to be more scared.
I'm sorry for making you come out like this last second.
Making me?
I just figured that you might have had some plans to go out with some different friends today or something.
Friends, huh? Friends. I don't have any friends, actually. I had some when I was in middle school, but once I started high school, I can't seem to make friends. You know how I have kind of a resting, mean look?
Huh? Do you? I thought you had pretty eyes.
You're a pretty poor judge of character, aren't you? You really need to be able to see through someone's guise and figure out their true nature, or you're going to get hurt eventually.
Do you really think so? I feel like I'm pretty good at seeing people's true colors.
You shouldn't be so confident about that kind of thing.
I see. Well, then, I'll be sure to remind myself of that. But I personally feel like people who avoid you because of how you look are so much worse at actually judging someone. And it's not just you that couldn't really blend in and make friends. I'm in the same boat.
Wait, you?
Is that surprising? It's okay, though. It's not like I don't have any friends anymore. You and I, we're friends now. That means that from now on, you're not allowed to say something like, I don't have any friends.
Thinking back now, I've never actually seen her with anyone else at school. Even during lunch, the reason that she was wandering around a place like that was probably because she was looking for a place without many people to try to eat quietly on her own. But she's so beautiful and innocent looking, I don't see how anyone would possibly not want to be friends with her. It's truly a mystery to me. But the more you think about it, I could totally understand how girls might be jealous of the perfect princess with the perfect looks. That might be why it's easier for her to make friends with a guy like me, with no friends. However, what Natsukawa needs to understand is that men are very dangerous creatures. If you want me to be honest though, I'm starting to feel like I don't want to be any meaner to Natsukawa anymore. If possible, I don't want anything bad to happen to her at all. And if I do more of that kind of thing, then she might actually start to dislike me. I think that I might have actually fallen for... Alright, see you tomorrow.
Huh? But,
You don't go to and from school on the train, right? It's alright. You don't have to wait for me to get on the train like you did yesterday. Oh, and look, my train is coming. Alright, see you.
wait, hang on!
Natsukawa, you really shouldn't just hold a man's hand like that. Look, men are very dangerous creatures that immediately start to misunderstand what's going on, and will be in the mood, so... You need to... Natsukawa's just way too defenseless, but I don't want to do anything that's going to potentially make her dislike me anymore. Natsukawa...
I want to be with you for a little longer.
Huh? Is that Kikyo?
Oh, it is Kikyo. It's been so long.
I knew it. She looks so different, so I didn't notice at all.
Look at her holding hands. Wait, is that your boyfriend? Are you mistaking me for someone else?
Of course not. That's hilarious.
It's me. You know, we went to the same middle school. I'm Satsuki.
She's saying she doesn't know who you are. Natsukawa went to a fancy girls-only school called Seirai for middle school anyway.
That's what I'm saying. We went to the same middle school. You're Kikyo Natsukawa, right?
Yeah, exactly. She's the girl that went to the private all-girls school together.
See, look. We've got the same Seirei high school uniform.
Wait a second. Mr. Boyfriend, do you think that Seirei doesn't have girls like us here? I'd really appreciate it if you didn't have that kind of stereotype. We also have the right to express ourselves how we want to.
That's right. Kikyo was also like us when she was in middle school, too.
Oh,
I'm so surprised. You didn't actually go to Seirei. You can literally join the high school without ever taking the entrance exam. But when you said that you wanted to go to a different high school...
Whatever the case, I'm glad we were able to see each other again for the first time in a while. Actually, haven't we seen each other, Mr. Boyfriend?
Oh yeah, that's actually true. Where did we see him before? Oh well, whatever. Anyway, Kikyo, let's go hang out together like we did before. Huh? Is Kikyo crying?
Satsuki, why are you making her cry?
Huh? I literally didn't do anything. You probably made her cry, Kaede.
Wait, hang on, Natsukawa!
I was finally able to meet Soma-kun again. I was finally able to get along with him. This is the worst. I can't believe that I'd run into Kaede and Satsuki like this. It's all over now. He knows that I'm a hardcore extrovert, so Soma-kun would never look at me the same way. Soma-kun is so bad with extroverted social girls. This is about when I was a middle schooler.
Hey, miss. How about we all go out together, huh?
What? I don't know. If you guys are going to buy, then we might consider it.
Oh, heck yeah, of course. We'll pay for the food and the hotel afterward.
Did you hear that? He said hotel. Yikes.
Honestly, I wasn't into that kind of atmosphere. Kaede and Satsuki knew right from wrong, too, so they never went too far. But the fact that we looked like this meant that we had to deal with all kinds of things on a regular basis. I didn't want to be like this from the beginning. My parents were just always busy and never cared about me. I was so lonely, so I just wanted to draw their attention by pushing myself to be on the wild side. That's when I started hanging out with Kaede and Satsuki, but they still never bothered actually looking my way. Then one day I ran into my hero.
Hey, come on, let's hang out. Come on.
I said no. Are you serious about a hotel? We're literally in middle school.
The hell's your problem? You better not get cocky, lady. You realize that we're just being nice, right? Just shut the hell up and follow us.
Oh, stop!
I said, shut up! Hey, can you not tell that she's not having it? Soma, stop it, man. It's just going to be annoying to deal with. How am I supposed to just let this happen? She's clearly not happy with this. What, you want to do something? If you really want to do something, I'm down. Let's do this. Hey, stop it, bro. Look at the look on his face. We should leave him alone. Damn, you'll regret this.
Thank you very much. For saving me.
You need to be careful, too. You realize that those weirdos think they have an easy pass in your pants just because you act the way you do. Hey, Soma, why'd you save them? Nah, felt like it. Come on, bro, that was your type, right? Nah, I'm not a fan of flashy girls like that. She was really cute, though. You should have got her contact info at least. Shut up, bro. Let's go.
Afterwards, I looked all over the place to try to find Soma-kun, and I heard that he was going to a local public high school. I convinced my parents to let me go there too. Soma-kun said he wasn't really good with flashy girls, so I also changed my looks. We were finally getting to know each other, but then I screwed up. I'm sure he'll never get along with me again now that he knows that I'm like that.
I want to see you in person.
I don't know how to face you, though.
Please, just come out.
I can't do that. Wait, what? Come out? Huh? What are you doing here? What do I do? What are you doing here?
Sorry, I know I'm kind of barging. Kaede-san and Satsuki-san told me where you lived.
Those little...
Please, don't be upset with them. They weren't trying to be mean when they told me. They were just a little excited to run into you after a long time.
I know they're not mean or anything, but...
You know, I heard from the two of them a second ago. You know, how we had met before? I'd completely forgotten, but Satsuki-san seemed to have remembered.
Huh?
I was really happy, and at the same time, I really regret that I didn't notice that it was you the moment I ran into you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I still remember the day very clearly. I was worried that you might have heard me that I wasn't very good with extroverted girls.
Yeah, I heard that, and that's why I...
That was a lie. I immediately fell for you, Natsukawa. The wild, extroverted girl. I had to somehow get to talk to you, so I jumped in to stop them. Funny, huh? I really have never been in a fight, and I had no confidence in myself that I'd ever win either. I was just so eager to try to show off. And man, I'm just glad that they backed down without me saying anything.
You weren't scared?
Oh my god, I was terrified! I was shaking down to my bones. But after I saw you up close, I was even more scared than that.
Wait, hang on. You said you'd never fallen for me.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed, so I kind of just ran away from the scene. But my friends had completely figured that out, so I said that I wasn't very good with girls like you.
Wait, so are you saying...
Yeah, I don't mind girls like that. I would never judge someone for something that silly. But to be honest, I fell for you the second I saw you for a second time in our class. But you just seemed so different that I didn't realize that you were the same person. Talk about a massive mistake, huh?
Huh? But when we ran into each other, I was an innocent-looking girl. You still liked me?
Of course I did. I would fall for you again and again if I kept seeing you. No matter how you were when I run into you, I'd fall for you again. Because it's you.
I'm so happy!
Wait, hey! This is too far! If you do this to me, I'm gonna... I can't. Natsukawa is way too defenseless towards men.